You get to see this on a daily basis here. What exactly did Aaron Judge do in the month of April?
Well, Dan, thanks for having me on again. Always a pleasure. I got my time zones mixed up. Central, East Coast, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, but we'll leave that where it is. But watching Aaron Judge since the day he showed up, I was in the booth with Joe Torre actually and Paul O'Neill on his major league debut. He had a massive home run off the center field restaurant, the Black Glass up in Yankee Stadium. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. And then over the years, we said, well, yeah, tremendous power, strikes out a little too much. He struck out about 40% of the time on average when he first broke in. Now it's in half. He's cut that in half. He's only striking out 20% of the time now, and his batting average is over 400. The power's still there. He's such a smart hitter, Dan. He's chasing less than ever. You can't get him to chase those breaking balls out of the zone anymore. He's hitting for a high average. It seems to me that the only way you can talk about Aaron Judge is talk about how smart he is as a hitter. He anticipates the flow better than ever. He knows how you're going to pitch him, and he's on you. He knows you. He reads you. He's getting better and better and better every year to where now he's only striking out, as I said, about 20% of the time. Major League Baseball average is about 22%. He's below average striking out now and still hitting 450-foot home runs.
But he has a bigger strike zone. I think 8 years ago, everybody talked about, is that swing going to hold up? Big guy, long swing, but it has held up. But you, as a former Cy Young winner, and you win 5 World Series titles, you're going to face Aaron Judge right now. So first inning, he comes to the plate. How do you start Aaron Judge?
Well, he does swing at enough first pitch fastballs to where that kind of scares me a little bit. Even though he's very selective now, he gets a ton of walks, he doesn't chase, but he's still ready aggressively for that first pitch fastball. So Dan, I'm trying to get ahead of him. I'm trying to sort of get ahead with a breaking ball because a lot of times he'll spot you that. So if you can drop a curveball in there for the first strike, then you've got count leverage. And now maybe I'll try to bust him up and in out of the zone. But everything I'm throwing him is around the edges and up in the zone. I still think, you try to get him up and in. Any great hitter, if it was Barry Bonds, if it was Babe Ruth for that matter, I've got to test them up and in to see if they'll chase, to see if they can hit a fastball right on the upper right quadrant, upper inside corner. And then once I find that out, then I'm back to trying to throw breaking balls. But that's where he's been so impressive. He does not chase. The fish aren't biting for Aaron Judge this year. It's just his chase rate is top 5. He just does not chase breaking balls out of the zone.
If you could start your franchise with Ohtani or Judge, who would you take?
Oh, wow. I guess the projection is how much pitching can you get from Ohtani, with the injuries, what he has left. If you're going back a couple of years, and obviously Ohtani with the pitching side of his game, it just puts him above everybody else. But there is no doubt that in the batter's box with a bat in his hands, there's nobody like Aaron Judge. He is clearly the best hitter, better than Juan Soto because of his power numbers, better than anybody in the game right now. Aaron Judge, offensively speaking, is the best hitter, and it's not really even an argument.